Hey guys. All right, so we are on week 5. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Just a week and a half to go. Then summer. Woo! All right. So, in my planner, I came over here for language arts. We have Lewis and Clark compare and contrast, dividing fractions paper chain, space cube, and for our social emotional, we have academic challenges. So, for my academic challenge, I said that mine was my multiplications. So if you don't use it, you lose it. So I need to brush up on these. How can I do that? How can I overcome this challenge? Well, I can practice my multiplications every day, whether with flashcards or writing it down. So that's how I can overcome that academic challenge. Now, for the English language, I actually don't remember how yours looks, but I made mine like this. So I have my 2 papers where we're going to be learning about what Lewis and Clark did and who Sacagawea was. And then we have a cause and effect, not compare and contrast, cause and effect. So what caused it and what was the effect of them going out and exploring the West? So what did that accomplish for the United States? So you're going to go ahead and write those things. And always remember that, use your highlighters, use whatever tools that you have to make things easier and more organized. So that one should be super easy. Now, what's a little bit more complicated is going to be your paper chain. Now, with dividing fractions, we're not just going to, it is and it isn't like multiplying. Because what you're going to do is when you have your fraction, you're going to flip it. You're going to flip the second fraction. Now, remember these cards? I told you don't lose them. Don't lose them. Super important. All right, so we have multiplying a fraction by a mixed number. So that's going to help show you how to do that. It's also going to help you with this task, which is dividing fractions. Okay, so here it's going to show us that when we divided a fraction, we have step 1, we're going to set up the problem. Step 2, we're going to use the reciprocal, which is the flipping our second fraction right here. Once we flipped our fraction, we're going to multiply. So now we can just multiply like regular. And then once we've multiplied, we're going to go ahead and get our answer. And we're going to take our answer and we're going to simplify it. So I will make another video where I explain this more in detail. And what I have done here, so we have our paper chain. So you have the problem, you solve it, and then you look for the answer. And you're going to keep going and going and going, just like a race. So you're going to have this long, and I didn't even finish it. So long paper chain. Now, the science was our cube. Now, doing the actual pages is not difficult, but putting it together was. So there will be instructions on Google Classroom and on Facebook on how to do that. Okay, because I did struggle, so I understand. But even though it was difficult, I still succeeded in doing it. All right, I had to use some tools. I had to get a pencil or pen, and I had to kind of go in there and smash down my glue so that it stayed glued. And is it all going to be glued? No. I think it's this part right there. It didn't get glued. That's okay. All right. But problem solving skills. So that is this week's stuff. I will be trying to send out instructions for the math. So as soon as I can get all of my envelopes finished, I will send those out to you so that you will have that information, because I know that it's difficult for everybody to get on here and see that, but I'll try to get that out this week. It might end up at the end of the week, but at least you'll have it. Okay, so all right, I hope that was pretty easy. You can always email me if you have any questions. All right, guys, love you. Bye-bye.